Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chanel, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this 100% shea butter soap. Alright, so as always, I have almost everything out on my table that I will be working with for today. And since this is a hot process soap, I will be using my small crock pot. I also have some gloves up here. Make sure you have some protective eyewear. I also got my thermometer, my scale, my soap mold, long spot pitcher, spatula, and my stick blender. So let me go ahead and clean off my table and then we will get started. Alright, so first I started by weighing out my shea butter, and again this is a 100% all shea butter soap. No other ingredient besides the distilled water and the sodium hydroxide, but no other oil or butter except for my shea butter. That's it, that's all. And if you are new to soap making, new to hot process or cold process soap making, and you want a more detailed video, I will have that linked in the description because I did kind of leave out just a few steps here and there in this particular video. Alright, so once I got my shea butter melted down, it was time for me to add in my water lye solution directly into my melted shea butter. Alright, so once I added my water lye solution into my shea butter, my melted butter, y'all, I immediately noticed that something wasn't quite right. So I kept stick blending. The whole time I'm like, something isn't right. So you'll see here in a minute, like it was starting to get harder and harder to stick blend. Well, come to find out, when I put this recipe in soap calc, I put it in. Y'all know whenever I make cold process, I like to do 25% for my water, right? So that's what I put in soap calc. Mind you, I'm doing a hot process soap. So anyway, after a while, like I said right here, y'all, it was so like thick, I couldn't even stick blend it. I just couldn't stick blend it at all. And it took me a minute to realize what I did. But once I finally realized that I was actually short by like 2.8 ounces of liquid of distilled water, then I did go back and add the extra liquid that I was missing. But I wanted to show y'all this and tell y'all that. And see right there, y'all, that was like thick. But I wanted to show y'all this and tell y'all this to let y'all know that, you know, even though my soaps 98% of the time they're absolutely beautiful, but I still do make mistakes too. But the most important thing is that you catch yourself. Like I caught my mistake, you know, before it was too late. So but yeah, you'll see me add the extra liquid that I was short. I did go back and add those 2.8 ounces and the soap still ended up fine. So alright, so y'all, here I am. After a couple of minutes, actually the soap volcanoed on me. As you can see, I have some on the lid over there at the top. To the left. And I'm just like, okay, something isn't right. Something just isn't right. Again, I was still trying to figure out what was wrong with my soap because, like I said, it was stiff. Like stiff. So eventually, that's when I was like, it's the water. I did not add enough water. So here I am right here just adding in the extra liquid. Again, that was the 2.8 ounces that I was short. And once I did that, y'all, that's when it started to come together and really look like, you know, the hot process soaps that I usually make. But yeah, so that's all it was. Instead of me, I made a mistake with my water. I discounted my water all the way down to 25% and I was doing a hot process when I should have had it at 38 like I usually do. So it was a simple fix, a quick fix. I was able to fix it and carry on with making the soap. So, and look at the difference. Look at the consistency once I added in that the liquid that I was short. And for anyone that might be wondering, like, what are the benefits, or what, what would be the benefit of using a soap that has just 100% shea butter? Well, I do apologize, but I am not the one that speaks on benefits. So I definitely recommend or suggest that you, do your own research on your own time. That's just not something that I do over here on my channel personally. And no offense to anyone that does, but on this channel, only thing I do is show you how to make the soap, pretty much show you like the steps that I take whenever I make my soaps, and that's pretty much it. I just share, my method, my way of making the soap. But right here, y'all, at this point, my soap was very translucent, and it was time for me to test my soap. And if you've been with me for a while, you already know how I test my soap. I will use a little bit of distilled water. I use a little bit of distilled water, and then I also use my pH test strip. And then if it's between 8 and 10, we are ready to roll. And for this particular soap, I did get a reading of 10. So I'm fine with that. Again, true soap is between 8 and 10. So my soap was done, and it was time for us to place it in the mold. And if you are finding this video to be somewhat helpful, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. It definitely helps out our channel. And y'all, we are so close to 5K. We just hit 4.8K at the time of me doing this voiceover. So we are definitely on the road to 5K, and I thank y'all so much. So if you are enjoying this content, definitely consider leaving me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to our channel, and I thank you in advance. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention, y'all, was when I put this soap in soap calc, it did give me, for the bubbly, the range was 0, okay, literally like non-existent. So what I meant to do was add some sugar to my soap, but that slipped my mind. Now, on the bright side, when I did a little lather test on a small small corner of this soap, it actually lathered up pretty nicely. Was it creamy? Definitely. Was it bubbly? A little bit, but the creaminess was definitely there for sure. So when I make this again, I might add the sugar, but then again, I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I will be doing a lather test on this soap. I'm thinking about doing one this Sunday coming. Now, do keep in mind that this soap won't even be like a full week old. So I'm still going to do the lather test, though, because I do want y'all to see it. And then we'll do it again, probably like in a month or so. But y'all let me know down below if you have made a 100% shea butter soap before. Now, here I am showing you the soap, and y'all, this soap was literally starting to cool almost immediately whenever it went into the soap mold. And here we are the next morning, y'all. Don't mind the tops, they're a little rough. Again, this is hot process, and y'all know hot process definitely looks a little bit more rustic as opposed to cold process. But y'all, these bars were so hard. I'm glad that I put them in the individual molds, because there's no way that I would have been able to cut this the next day, okay? Ain't no way. There's no way I would have been able to cut this the next day. So here they are, y'all, out of the mold. I did not try to stamp these at all. I already know, I knew that it was not going to work. But here they are out of the soap mold. Y'all let me know what you think. Like I said, let me know if you have made a 100% shea butter soap before, or if you've made shea butter and another like carrier oil or something like that. Let me know down below. But y'all, let me know what you think. I mean, I kind of like the way that they look, that rustic look. Y'all know how hot process look. But again, let me know what you think down below. And that's pretty much all I have for today, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up. And if you have not done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. To all of our wonderful supporters out there, we love and thank you guys so much. And a special thank you to our Soap Chat members, Gina, Andre, Terry, Rita, April, Sasha, Letitia, Karen, JoJo, and Deja. Thank y'all so much, and until next time, I will see you guys later.